Hey, teacher here. This is for those of you that may have children. I'm sure you can probably relate to this. Or those of you that may be grandparents, aunts, uncles, or even friends of those that you know that have children. My question today is, once a mother and father get up in age, should their offspring or their children do anything for them? In other words, should they help support them financially, carry them to and from the grocery store, help them clean their homes and do lawn work, and just anything that your parent may need when they get up in age? I know that the scripture says that we should honor our mother and our father, that our days might be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Just to quote the scripture. But how far does that go as far as we being older children? So when your mother and father are up in age, let's say 60s, 70s, 80s, and even above, if God willed that they live that long, should you do the things that I just mentioned or even more? Or do you feel like your life is your own and you should live any way that you want to and that you don't necessarily owe your parents anything? I personally believe that when my father, my biological father, is now passed on and my mom is still living, I personally believe that if my mother needs anything that I can aid her in, financially, food, clothing, or whatever, I'm speaking hypothetically right now, I would help my mother as much as I possibly could. Even emotionally, whatever my mother would need. If she asked me or didn't ask me and I felt that she needed it, I would do my very best, my utmost, to supply that need. Why? You only go this way or come this way once. You're only going to have one mom and one dad. They were the instruments that brought you into the world. If it were not for them, we wouldn't be here. We would not be able to enjoy life, to even procreate ourselves and have our own families if it were not for our parents. And so often this is one of those things that we forget. We have a tendency to forget where we actually came from. I know there are those out there that say, my life has been terrible. It's been a disaster. That's not the fault of your parents. The fact is, you are here. You have to make the best of whatever situation you are in while you are here on earth, that is, living. It's not your parents' fault. You play a part. There's something that we must all do for ourselves. Nothing in life should be handed to you on a silver or gold platter, for that matter. So, again, my question still remains the same. Should you take care of your parents when they get older on some level if they're not able to take care of themselves? Should you provide any type of services or aid to your parents, financially and otherwise, when they get up in age? I'm interested in your answer. This is Brother Teacher.